Jo Ankier for Seconds Out today with Frank Warren. Busy man. What a busy period ahead. You've been in the sport a very long time. How exciting is this period, this era for boxing?
Oh, it's the most exciting period I've been involved with, without a doubt, Joe. It's who'd ever thought this would be happening? I mean, the events that are coming, they're coming just like, it's not just one event and let's see what happens in a few months' time. It's like we'll be into our fourth event in March, and they're all top quality fights, and the undercards are unbelievable. When you see all the undercards announced, these are real seriously great boxing events, the whole thing, headed up by a great fight and great fights on the undercard.
Can you shed some light on the undercards for either this one or for the Ring of Fire, February 17th?
I can't really, unless it's been released since I've been sitting up there, because obviously I'll get in trouble. No, look, I promise you, they're great events. They are great events.
Explain to me how Queensbury is involved in this one, because you're not representing Ngannou, or are you, or is that on the plan?
We are working very closely with Seller. We are basically partners with them, and we're working with them, and this is a co-promotion between us, Seller. I'll make sure I don't want to miss anybody out here. I don't want to Matchroom, Gold Star, and Anthony Joshua's 258 and Gimmick. I think that's what it is, yeah.
And how has it been working with Matchroom? We're seeing these almost iconic scenes of you and Eddie together again and again. And what does this mean for the future of boxing in and out of Saudi Arabia?
Well, I think it's good. I think we're putting together some good events between us all under the auspices of the Riyadh season. Some fabulous events. A lot of the stuff behind the scenes been done with obviously with His Excellency Seller, and my son George has been working very hard on it. So it's been a bit of a joy. You know, we really are enjoying it.
Ngannou, what do you think the potential of this man is? We've seen him in one fight already. He surprised everyone. He's expected to have improved now, learning a lot from that first fight. Where do you think we'll see him in a year or two from now?
Where do I see him? It depends on this fight. I mean, if he does what he does in his last fight, I mean, who knows what's going to happen. Look, he's capable. He can punch, he can box. He surprised everybody last time out. He definitely can box. It's going to be interesting to see whether he catches AJ. If he catches him, he's capable of knocking him over. There's no doubt about that. But AJ's got a bit between his teeth. He had a good win last time out against Volin, so we'll see. But it is, I think it's going to be, as it's aptly named, a bit of chaos on the night.
Is there any bias from your side? Because I'm sure you'd also like to see Fury against AJ at some point.
I would do.
So is there a bit of rooting for either side in this one?
Yeah, I would like to see that fight. I think it's all, obviously I'm a Brit and that's the fight I'd love to see. Everybody has an opinion about it. I've had mine and I'd like to be proven right.
But it's almost a fight, this AJ and Ngannou, where the fans don't want to see either of them lose because they're both on such journeys. Who's got more to lose in this fight, AJ or Ngannou?
AJ. Without a doubt. This fight is pure jeopardy for him. From Ngannou, he's come into this sport, come into boxing. Obviously, he's got a very, very creditable background as a UFC fighter. He was the undisputed heavyweight champion. He can fight, there's no doubt about that. We've seen that now. But there's still people will lean towards. They'll say, but he's now fighting a boxer. But maybe their opinions might change after that last fight.
So there could be routes back for him if he doesn't get past AJ.
Well, it'd be interesting to see what he's learned from his debut. Will he look? Because most fighters, you look back. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Can he change what he does? He's a switch hitter, so he could pose some serious problems for AJ. We'll see.
Exciting times. I'm going to let you go in a second. Last question. Anthony Yarde, we know we're seeing him back out in February. I mean, seeing Beterbiev and how great he looked on Saturday night must make you think about the future and what's next for Anthony. Tell us about his next opponent and what's down the line for him.
Well, he's fighting at 10. He's got a comeback fight. We should have that finalised when I meet Tundi tomorrow. And then I want to get him, he comes through, I want to get him in a very, very big fight.
Like what?
Well, you got those. If those two guys are gonna fight for the unification, which looks like it's going to happen sometime in the summer, I'll look at like the winner of Buatsi and Aziz. That'd be a great fight, great domestic bout, and meaningful, and everybody's ranked highly in the world rankings.
Does that appeal to you more than seeing him against Callum Smith?
Yeah, well, Callum's coming off of a loss, isn't he? So no doubt he'll come back. But no, I would like to see the Buatsi fight.
Okay, and just his opponent in February, Anthony. Can you tell us much about him?
We've got. If we get it all agreed tomorrow, I'll announce it.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for your time, Frank.